Gap Year Diet 2 Part B, I said to be continued after I said like there were 3 moments where I realized, oh, this is fucked up. This is one of them. This is one of the moments where I was like, this is fucked up. Like, because this is when I realized I was at a peak of like self-doubt. Say hello to Bonnie. Wait, no, this is not Bonnie. This is just Bunny. I don't have a name for it yet. But isn't she so cute? Okay. Certain entities, which I'll never name, told me that my music is not Korean enough, not mainstream enough, not catchy enough, not enough. It's too R&B, it's too pop, it's too bland, it's too cliche, it's too K-pop, it's too much, it's too different, it's too me. While also, ironically, being an entity that promised me to apparently build this dream alongside me, with me. I've never been at a point in my life where I had to analyze my music to this extent. And I'm glad that it happened. Someday it would have happened probably, and it's new, it's fresh. When I created anything, I never really worried about whether the outcome is not enough of something or too much of anything. That was until I was nearing the beginning of September 2024, 3 months into my gap year. Hello, my people. We're back. Whoa! Automatic zoom quality. Sorry, I'm being so loud. I'm not even that high tension. I'm sorry. Anyways, 작업하겠습니다. 죄송합니다. I was thinking for tomorrow's session, we're gonna organize 3 songs. We're gonna organize 3 songs, and from there we're gonna see. Okay, now the camera. I look like I'm gonna die. Like I'm going into the light. I'm actually really tired. Did you know that? I bet you didn't know that. Look at this legend setup. Can we just talk about this legendary setup? So we're just gonna yep until we come up with a line that we like. Something that is evolutionary, revolutionary, whatever it is that you like, whatever. Yeah, lighting is so shot. I'm incredibly sad. I'm not. Just kidding. Blah, 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 blah. I hit the 3 months mark, and yet no demos were 100% set to be released, and I've already tried so many different songs, pitched so many demos to them. I was so behind the little schedule that I planned out for myself for this gap year. With these constant ups and downs of hope, I was getting tired of these uncertainties. I was being told and given signs that things are finally going to move forward or going to work out, when really it wouldn't. I just thought to myself, oh my god, I just wasted 3 months failing and creating music that will never see the light of day. So I kept beating myself up with just negativity, pure negativity, and kept rushing. I kept pushing myself and desperately tried to write a song that will get a good reaction out of them. And 안녕하세요. 또 카메라를 켰습니다. 카메라를 또 킨 이유는 솔직히 해놓은 탑라인들이 조금 마음에 안 들어서 그렇습니다. 뭐냐면 그
보냈어요. 그 탑라인을. 근데 반응이 안 좋아요. 솔직히 반응이 없어. Look at the emojis that I freaking sent. And then 반응이 없어. I asked for feedback. 없어. I think like they listened to it together, and in my head I am like imagining them like all like laughing at it together. They're like, what the fuck is this? What is she cooking alone? What is she on? I think that's what they're doing. I like overthought about this.
They have such a big mental leverage over the music that I make, because it seemed like they controlled the standard of what's good and what's bad, especially because they controlled what I get to release and what I don't get to release based on their standards that they set. So all I began to care about was their approval and writing a song that is, quote, good enough to release. I completely lost sight of like my initial goal of trying to become an artist, trying to become a singer-songwriter. I ended up trapping myself in a small bubble to seek for approval. I didn't even realize that this bubble was such an unreasonably small source of approval, because it's so small that I could even count all the entities within one hand. Around this time, I started to write songs for their approval, and one of the songs that I was writing at the time was called 𝙂𝘼.
바꿔봤어요, 코러스를. 어때요? 이게 감이 안 오는... 무감각해졌다라는 건가, 이게? Like, do you hear it? Like, what do you guys hear? Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Forget all the four, like, the different plan thing. Like, forget it. Focus on the shack. Now, let's work on the verse. Back to the verse. Because the intro's done. I think that's so good. Good, good. Good together.
I did a preview of 𝙂𝘼 all the way back in October. The first episode of Gap Year Diaries was basically when I did a preview of it in hopes of releasing it later on, maybe just like a few weeks later, but no, I still didn't even, I haven't released anything yet, and I'm so sorry that all I could give you guys is like covers, and I really want to give you guys more and share more. I need to be less harsh on myself, convince myself that this is not time just going to waste. It's good moments. Anyways, sorry, I went off a little bit. Anyways, the song was actually inspired by the lack of support I was feeling at the time, all while I was trying to make my way up. It's a cute song. But it was also at the same time when I was kind of at my peak of self-doubt period, where I just didn't know how to make clear judgments on what's good and bad based on my own thoughts and opinions. It became so diluted by external comments and factors. So I just couldn't even trust myself at that point. And that was like the peak of it. I spent so many days just not getting proper sleep because I couldn't figure out why it sounded just wrong. Like everything just sounded like it didn't sound terrible. I think it's good, but like I'm questioning myself. Like I needed someone to be like, this sounds decent, or like, yo, is this good? I never had that sense of insecurity and anxiety to that extent. I was like, what is wrong with you? Fix it right now. So I lost so much sleep just from not being able to move on.
So we are back with new sets of nails. Finally, they were disgusting. 아침에 다시 했어요. 그걸 그냥 쓰기로 했습니다. 밤새 했던 거를 저 그냥 밤새 작업하면 안 되나 봐요. okay. We're gonna a bit more.
If it was getting a mediocre response, I wasn't patient enough with the song, and I just didn't give the songs a chance to flourish and become better. I need to trust the process, and it's so important, but like I just kind of, I don't know, I just became so hyperfixated on the fact that I need to get a good response in order to like get going, because I was just so tired at that point where I was continued to be laid off with a false sense of hope. Time after time, they told me, okay, this sounds decent, and then I tried developing it, and then they drop it. So my mind was all over the place.
Now I don't like it. Now I don't like it either. So, change of plans. I was gonna just develop this 깔끔하게 and then 그걸 정리해서 내일 인스트 develop하고 그렇게 하려고 했는데요. 안 되겠어요. 이렇게 보내놓고 대답이 없으니까 I was like, oh, is it bad? So I was like, what are your opinions? 대답이 또 없어. I would appreciate and open to your feedback if there are any. 대답이 없어. Silence! In the group chat! I have 눈치! I'm fucking annoying. This is like gonna be like all 편집 out. I just know it. So like, either way.